Bird battle. When Australian soldiers returned home after fighting abroad in World War I, many had trouble finding employment. The public pressured the government to support the former soldiers, and they were eventually offered plots of land to become crop farmers. Thousands of people accepted the challenge. This is despite the fact that the soil quality was often poor, and some plots were considered too small to bring in enough income. 1. Returned to their hometowns. 2. Refused to become farmers. 3. Accepted the challenge. 4. Chose to stay in the army. Once settled, some farmers faced another issue: emus. Emus are large flightless birds that migrate hundreds of kilometers in search of food and water. As agricultural land expanded, clashes between emus and farmers increased. At the time, the emus had protected status. Consequently, the farmers' options were severely limited. They built simple fences, but the emus overcame these barriers and destroyed crops. The farmers were eventually permitted to kill the birds. However, the early 1930s saw a severe drought that led to huge numbers of emus migrating to the Campion district of Western Australia. In desperation, the farmers there called on the government to assist them. 1. For instance. 2. Nevertheless. 3. Consequently. 4. Instead. Soldiers armed with machine guns were sent to eliminate thousands of emus. Within days, it became clear that the task would not be easy. As soon as they became aware of potential danger, the emus broke into small groups and ran in different directions, making it extremely difficult for the soldiers to use their weapons effectively. After a relatively short time, the hunt was postponed. Although later attempts had slightly more success, the whole program was generally deemed ineffective and eventually scrapped. 1. Task would not be easy. 2. Soldiers were well trained. 3. Emus were unable to escape. 4. Farmers could assist the soldiers.